Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my thoughts on the 2-volume spin-off series of Secret XXX. This is Therapy Game by Meguru Hinohara, put out by SuBLime. What I like about this spin-off is that it very much references the events and actually overlaps with the timeline of the events of the original Secret XXX, which is just a single volume Boys Love series. This follows the brothers of the couple of Secret XXX. So basically we're following, I think it's Shizuma. I just had his name in my head. Yes, Shizuma, who is a few years older than Minato, but Shizuma is recently dumped, ends up at this gay bar for whatever reason. He's complaining and upset and miserable about his breakup. He's straight, and Minato kind of cheers him up a bit. They get pissed drunk, or at least Shizuma does, and then Minato ends up taking him home with him because he doesn't want to leave him just drunk in the street and doesn't know where he lives. So he takes him home, and then Shizuma wakes up to be basically wakes up in Minato's bed, and they don't have clothes on, and he goes, I have no idea what happened. I am, sorry for the inconvenience here. Whatever happened shouldn't have happened. Bye. Thank you. See ya. Minato's not happy about that. He's quite angry that Shizuma claims to not remember anything, and basically vows his revenge. He wants to make this straight guy fall for him so that he can then dump him immediately as soon as he has feelings for him to get some revenge for that night. And so he sets off on his quest for revenge. And of course, as you can assume, does actually develop feelings for him rather than just the malice and spite that he kind of goes into this with. I think this is one of my favorite BL titles that I've read in a long time. It is so funny. I love these characters. I think that the stark difference in their personalities is so much fun. I love the way they interact with each other. It just didn't feel like a very typical BL to me. Even though some of the tropes were there, the characters themselves, I was so engrossed in. I thought they were adorable and fun, and they're adults, which is nice. But yeah, like Minato, as you can see by the way he's dressed, he's a bit of a punk kid, and I think he's like 22 or 23, and then Shizuma's like 28 or something. But anyway, he's so cute. Minato is adorable, and Shizuma is just so sweet, and really, everything about this, I loved everything about this. I will show you some art, and I will also mention that Volume 2 has a misprint in it. There is a duplicate page, and therefore there is a page missing closer to the end of the volume. SuBLime did pull all of these misprinted volumes, and is going to be, as of this filming, I don't think they've been able to reprint them yet, but they are currently being reprinted to be released. I don't care about the misprint. I just looked up because SuBLime had posted what the page that's missing is, so that people can actually read it, just that single page. And so, I mean, I know what it says. It's not a super pivotal thing, and I don't mind having a misprinted volume. I think that's kind of cool, and it's not the end of the world to me. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that, that if you can't find this in stores right now, then it is probably because I believe they've pulled all of these volumes and are reprinting it properly. But yeah, I'll show you some art. I'd love the art of this mangaka. Secret XXX was no exception as well. It was pretty well done. I'm just trying to find... Oh, there's a nice chapter beginning page. I love their personalities, and I love their personalities together. And like I mentioned, the timeline of this one overlaps with the timeline of Secret XXX, so we get to see the main characters of that series come into this series quite often and interact with these characters because they are brothers, and it's so much fun. I love this. I think that you would benefit from reading Secret XXX first. This isn't, I think, one of those series that, yes, you could get along without reading it, but I think you would benefit more from doing so. Yeah, I do recommend it, because it feels more like a 3-volume series to me, rather than a single volume and then this is a spin-off. It feels like a full connected kind of well-rounded story, which is nice. Oh, it's so much fun. Highly recommend picking this up. Even though it starts off with the, trope of the straight guy and the fact that he gets really drunk and all this stuff, I think that it does a very good job, especially in only 2 short volumes, of like smoothing out the whole situation and explaining it in detail, and going into like, it wraps it up well. It really, really does. And I quite enjoyed it. Anyway, I've rambled long enough. As you can tell, I want you to pick up this series. But yeah, Therapy Game. Highly recommend it. If you've read it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've read something similar that you think I would enjoy, please recommend it to me. I would really love that. Thank you for watching.